diffusion. Hi friends! Today let's discuss about scientific method or how to research hypothesis. So first of all, what is hypothesis? A hypothesis is an assumption that is made based on some evidence. This is the initial point of any investigation that translates the research questions into prediction. The research hypothesis is a hypothesis that is used to test the relationship between two or more variables. There are some steps that is used to test the scientific method or to research hypothesis. So first step is create a question. So today's question is, can we make this paperclip float in a bowl of water? So we have to observe and research on this question. That makes the second step. It is observation and research. Liquids is a state of matter that has definite quality but no definite shape. One unique property of liquids is called surface tension. Surface tension is a property of liquids that describes the attraction of liquid particles at surface. Surface tension is also the reason liquids tend to keep a low surface area. For example, water droplets will tend to form into a sphere rather than spreading out flat. Water has a very high surface tension because of strong attractions between water molecules, which is also called hydrogen bonding. In this experiment, simply dropping this paperclip in the water easily breaks the surface tension. As a result, the paperclip falls to the bottom of the bowl. However, when placed horizontally on the water surface with a careful technique, the surface tension of water will support the paperclip on the surface. Remember, the paperclip is not floating. It is sitting on the surface of the water, being supported by surface tension. Liquid dish soap is a different type of liquid substance called a surfactant. Therefore, when a drop of soap is added to water, the surface tension of the water is reduced and the paperclip can no longer rest on top. Now let's move on to the third step, which is hypothesis. So, today our hypothesis is a paperclip placed horizontally on the surface of a bowl of water using a careful technique will stay on top of the water because of surface tension. If soap is added, then the paperclip will sink. Now, let's move on to the fourth step, which is experimental procedure. So, for today's experiment, few items are required, like a bowl of water, few paperclips, and liquid soap. First of all, take a bowl with water. Make sure there is no soap particle in the bowl. So, I'll drop some paperclips. As you can see, all the paper clips have fallen to the bottom of the bowl. Now, let's use the careful technique. You can choose any of them, like place it with tissue, or I have my own technique. Open the paper clip from here and place the paper clip right there. It is sitting on the surface of the water, being supported by surface tension. So now, let's add few drops of soap. So, all the paper clips which were sitting on the surface has now fallen down to the bottom. So, why this happened? Because surface tension of water is reduced by liquid soap. So now, I'll take another bowl of water. this time we'll add soap first. Now let's use the same technique. The paper clip is falling down because the soap is already added and the surface tension is reduced by soap. As you saw, after adding few drops of soap, the paper clip which is sitting on the surface has now fallen to the bottom of the bowl because soap reduces the surface tension of the water. Now, let's go to the next step, which is data collection and analysis the result. So, few questions will be discussed and we'll analyze the result. So, the first question is, when a paper clip placed gently on water, does the paper clip remain on top of the water? Why or why not? So, the answer is, the paper clip remains on top of the water because of the surface tension of water. So, let's move on to the second question. What happens when soap is added? So, the answer is, adding soap reduces the surface tension of water. So, a surfactant will cause the paper clip to sink. So, let's move on to the next question. Do all liquids have the same surface tension? How do you know? So, the answer is no. All liquids do not have the same surface tension. Vegetable oil has a lower surface tension than water and spread farther than water if the same amounts of both liquids are poured on a flat surface. Now let's move on to the last step, which is conclusion. So, for our today's experiment, the conclusion is a paper clip will normally sink in water because it has greater density and it weighs more than water it can displace. However, a paper clip can be suspended on top of water because of water's surface tension. When drop of liquid soap is added to the water, the surface tension of water is reduced and the paper clip can no longer rest on top. Hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, Niyati Fusion. Bye!